Ladies and gentlemen, it is one guy, two topics. Welcome back to College Football 25 Dynasty Mode. This is going to be episode 2 of our Dynasty Mode here, playing with the Michigan Wolverines. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week last week was Mason Graham, who had 6 tackles for loss and a sack in a game where we destroyed FCS East. We're definitely going to get right into this mode. He also was National Defensive Player of the Week, so very good honors there. For Mason Graham. Donovan Edwards, Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's the National Offensive Player of the Week as well. Actually, he wasn't. He wasn't. Let's go see who the National Offensive Player of the Week was. Okay, Shamir Dyke. In a loss. Don't know if I agree with that. He had 4 receptions, 4 reception touchdowns out of 7 receptions. Yeah, that's a hell of a game for him. So I can't argue with that, I guess. It was close. I mean, I thought it was a little better what I did. Let's take a look at that Heisman watch. Let's get going right into it. Mr. Donovan Edwards is not in a Heisman watch yet. That's okay. We'll take a look at the top 25 after the first week. Everybody on here is undefeated except for Clemson. They would have lost to Georgia. Remember, they were playing Georgia. And then Notre Dame lost to Texas A&M, who's now 14th ranked. So, okay, so an update to our college football top 25. Let's go take a look at the week schedule. What is our best game on here? It's probably going to be my game, Michigan and Texas. It is. We are the game of the week. Number 8, Michigan 1-0. Number 3, Texas 1-0. Fun fact, ladies and gentlemen, as we get into the game, Michigan has only played Texas one time in real life. It came back in 2005 where Texas won 38-37. So we're going to see what happens. All hands on deck. This week's game between number 8 Michigan and number 3 Texas could shake up the top 25 rankings. Where will these two teams land on the other side of this contest? We'll take a look. Texas a little bit better. Defense is a little bit better. Offense is pretty equal. Impact players, Mason Graham. Yeah, we take a look at the college football top 25 list. All right, let's take a look in the recruiting real quick before we get into the game. See where we're at. So McGinnis is still kind of going all for us, which is awesome. We want that to happen. We want to definitely get him before Ohio State. Sergio Miles, we're winning that one right there. TCU's close. Adkins is still right there. We're actually going to get rid of these. We're gonna send the house on him. We're going to send the house. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I just took you off. We're going to send the house here on Alonzo Atkins, see if we can steal him away from Notre Dame. We're still number 1 for Manny Madison. So I like that. Ernest Jordan, looks like Ohio State might pull him away. We're actually going to get rid of these, and we're going to send the house on him too, see if we can get that going here soon. When we start narrowing down, or when players and the recruits start narrowing down where they want to go to college, we'll be able to start getting things put together here. So Alabama, Notre Dame, Teron Bland, okay. We might be out of this competition for Tyrone Coffee. I'm actually going to go ahead and remove him off the board. He might be lost. It's okay. Since we took him off the board, we could take a look at some of these other guys, see if we need to get some going. Hey, we really went up on this guy's stuff. I like that. Let's add the DM the player, and we're also going to search his social media. We did get 1 instant commit, which is awesome. We're right here with Mr. Miguel Valaloga, however you want to pronounce that guy's name. Power back here looks like he wants to go to Penn State. We're going to see if we can try to sway him out of there. It's a scrambler. And let me just explain these athletes. If you're not sure, you get tendencies for them, even though the position is athlete, but you can throw them into positions. Like the power back, he'd be a running back. Obviously, scrambler, he'd be a quarterback. So you can kind of throw these guys into positions where you see fit. We might lose Mr. Connor Schuster here. We're going to try to throw a little bit more at him. Same with Mr. Sorora. I'm going to keep just building this up. Alec Whitted, I would like to really get him on this team. We're going to stop with the friends and family, and we're going to send the house. We're going to send the house. Kentucky is pulling him away. Let's go ahead and get him bumped up here. We're actually going to take this off, and we're going to send the house on old boy. As you see, we're out of hours. Folks, one thing we're going to do too is we're actually going to upgrade the coach skills. So you can rank all the way up to level 50 for a coach. You only get a certain amount of coach points. So you definitely want to be wary of what you're spending your points on. Recruiter, I think, is definitely the one you're going to want to do. As we're needing a new quarterback, we're gonna upgrade this. We're gonna get quarterbacks going, get some starting interest going, because Orgy, I do believe, is going into the draft next year. So he's retiring from the Michigan Wolverines and entering the draft, entering a new part of his career. So yeah, you definitely want to be wary of that. One thing I like to do too is I also like to get my lines, both my offensive and defensive lines, going. The foundation for a good offense and defense is your lines. So definitely want to get that going. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time. Number 8 Michigan going up against Texas, and it's at the Longhorn Stadium. It's going to be a hell of a game, folks. Let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. As we take a look at both the real Longhorn and then the Longhorn mascot as the Texas Longhorns enter the stadium. Yeah, the fans are going nuts. Big game here, massive college football playoff implications here at the Texas Memorial Stadium. We got the number 8 Michigan Wolverines going off against the number 3 Texas Longhorns. Horns up right now. We're at to see how this game plays out, folks. It's time to play. Texas won the coin toss, elects to kick. And here we go. Michigan's going to catch it from their own 3. Trying to find some room, and he goes down quick here. Donovan Edwards, player profile, 91 overall, 92 speed, 85 break tackle to 96 carry. He's definitely going to be one of the players to watch today. Yeah, it's Donovan Edwards and Ewers. Those are the big players to watch. Both could find their ways into the Heisman conversation late into the season. And on first down, a run up the middle doesn't go really anywhere. 2nd and 7 from their own 22. The stadium is rocking. Toughness ranked number 12. The handoff. Edwards fighting for that first down. He's going to be short of a yard. 3rd and 1. I wouldn't be surprised if Michigan just goes right back to the run game, and it appears so. They come out in a goal line formation. Can they get the yard? They do. Edwards gets about 4 on the play. And one thing we're going to have to see from this Texas defense is they're going to have to be able to stop this run game. They're going to have to be able to force Michigan to throw the ball, make Alex Orgy beat you. Don't let Donovan Edwards beat you. And Orgy, tons of time there to throw the ball. Can only find Edwards for a pickup of 1, but that could have went bad. So good play there by him. 2nd and 9 for their own 33. Coming out in a wishbone. Oh, a late pitch. Edwards gets out front. Absolutely insane. He was getting tackled, Alex Orgy, and somehow, some way, he got that ball out. Another 1st and 10 here from Michigan. Man in motion. He comes across. Jet pass. Here they go. Can he break to the outside? Almost gets there. Samaje Morgan's going to pick up 8. 2nd and 2 for Michigan. They're moving the ball how they want to here early in the game, so not much to complain about. Edwards made a heck of a move. He's still continuing to cut it back to the back of the infield, cut back out. A great pickup there for that young man. Yeah, that young man's going to be playing on Sundays next year, no doubt about it. 1st and 10 now in Texas territory. Only rushing 3 is Texas. Quick find to Loveland. He's going to pick up the first down and more. Fans getting loud here. He's going to find Samaje Morgan to the outside. He might get there. He tried to dive for the end zone. He's actually not even going to get to the 1. He's going to get to the 2. Morgan's got 32 yards here. First and goal. And Edwards is in for the touchdown. Phenomenal drive here to kick off the game for the Michigan Wolverines. Texas not doing what they wanted to do at all. They let Donovan Edwards run up on him. They let him do that, and then Orji was able to find a couple nice passes there. So 10-play, 82-yard drive, 2 minutes and 36 seconds is all it took for the Wolverines to get into the end zone. First and 10 for the Texas Longhorns. Coming out of shotgun formation. We got some motion. Oh! He made the great play, but there he goes kind of across the field. When I said made the great play, number 6 of the defense made a great play to get to that running back, and he's put the Jets on and just blew past him. So it's going to be first and 10 now for the Longhorns. Shotgun formation again. The handoff. Getting stopped by some linemen. And here gain about 1 there. Ewers definitely a big prospect for a lot of NFL teams there. Another handoff. We should see a throw from him here now. Yeah, definitely should. 3rd and 5. They come out in a shotgun formation. Can Texas get a first down? We got some motion. Fake handoff. Oh! And almost gets to the quarterback. He tripped up. I think that was Grant who tripped up, and Ewers just had to throw it away. Oh, yeah, he tripped as he got to Ewers. First and 10 for the Michigan Wolverines. Second possession of the game. Let's see what they can do here on this drive. And Edwards going to rush right up the middle for about 5. Stadium getting loud. 1 minute and 45 seconds on the clock. They only rush 4. He's going to find Loveland, the tight end. And that's a first down as they enter Texas territory. Texas coming with a new look here on defense. Looks like 5 men are rushing. They do. Orji stops, throws it a little behind Klein, but he catches it, and they're already in the red zone. And Texas has yet to make a real good stop. Edwards trying to cut it to the outside. He cuts out and gets about 4 before he gets brought down. Wishbone again here. 5 linemen on the line for Texas. Great pitch, and Edwards has got a touchdown. And Michigan doing what they do best, running all over teams. Edwards got his second of the day. Yeah, you could really tell that Texas wasn't ready for that outside option. They really loaded the line, but was not ready for the outside run game as we take a look here at the replay. Yeah, Orji, great decision. Gets rid of it last second. He takes a hit, but that's what you got to do with some of these speed option plays. And out trots Quinn Ewers and this Texas Longhorns offense. Down 14-0 now. We'll have to see what they've got in store. Handoff from the shotgun position, and they're not even going to get back to the line. 2nd and 11, 27 seconds left here in the first. Might be the last play of the quarter. Got some motion here. Cuts him inside in the slot. And Orji's going to fumble the ball. And the lineman picks it up, and he's running somehow, some way. They got positive yards on that. And as I said before, that might be the end of our quarter. We might see Texas try to draw Michigan offsides here. 3rd and 8. No, they do hike it. They do run one more play. And it works out in their favor. They're going to get a first down here. And Hosman's going to have to throw his ass on the ground. So at the end of 1, Michigan 14, Texas 0. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the game. The rush yards tell the story of the first. -4 for the Longhorns, 51 for the Wolverines. And they've got 2 rushing touchdowns, the Wolverines do. 1st and 10 from their own 42. Ewers just delivered a dot that got him some solid yardage. Play action pass here. Right up the middle, and it's going to be knocked away. Hit his man, but his man couldn't hold on to the ball. He really threaded that to a tight zone. There was 3 defensive backs for the Wolverines there. Ewers makes a hell of a throw, but Receiver can't keep it. 2nd and 10 here. We got some motion. The fake jet inside zone does not turn out well for the Longhorns. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Oh, great comeback route there. Absolutely great throw. You take a look, he throws it at the perfect time. He knew where he was going. He knew what mark to hit, and he got it to him as soon as he turned. 1st and 10 as Texas is almost in the red zone of the Wolverines. Play action pass here. Almost a pick. He dove for it but didn't get it, and that's another dot from Quinn Ewers. Silas Bolden catches that, the senior from California. 1st and goal from the 7. We're going to go on board with Heisman here. We got some motion. They're going to jet sweep across. And they're going to take him down. That was Will Johnson on the tackle there. From the 7, Texas threatening. Some more motion. Pulls him across. They're going to hand it off and run it back to that side of the field. And that is not a touchdown. Ernest Hausman, his 3rd tackle of the game, and that's a touchdown-saving tackle. 3rd and goal from the 1. Can Texas get it in here? And they do! Maybe a missed tackle there. They had a chance, possibly didn't get him. And they're going to run it right up the gut. Yeah, let's take a look at the replay. C.J. Baxter, the sophomore here, gets the RPO. And yeah, there was a chance to get him, but not able to. He gets in on his 6th rush of the day. One thing I loved about the Michigan Wolverines last season on their championship run was how they responded to team scoring on them. Let's see how they come out here. Just a gain of 1 on 1st down. Orgy sees something they don't like here on the defense. Oh, it's a total blitz. Oh, I don't like that throw. He almost threw a pick. Yeah, I don't know if that was the original play call, if they audibled into the play action pass. Maybe not the best move. They sent the house there, Texas did. 3 minutes and 58 seconds left here in the 2nd. Texas has a chance to drive down the field and tie the game up. And that's just another missed tackle in the backfield. He just ran completely past him. Texas with the 1st down of a gain of 12. 1st and 10 for Texas. They attempt to run it, and that is stuffed. 2nd and 13, 5 wideouts for Quinn Ewers. He's got some targets here. Will Johnson with the pick. Unbelievable. He honed in on that ball and got it. Gets tackled immediately, but Quinn Ewers probably shouldn't have done that one. Yeah, if you're going to try anybody, you don't want to try Will Johnson. One of the best players in all of college football. He'll be playing on Sundays. He'll definitely be playing on Sundays. You can take that bet, folks. Running it to the outside is Edwards. He's going to get about 2. Michigan goes ahead, runs it again, and this time I say that, and they run it right up the middle. A huge gain. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines at the Texas 22-yard line. They're in the goal line formation. They're going to run it up the middle here. So 2nd and 5 here. Cabana in for the Michigan Wolverines. The play action pass here. Rolls to the left. He's got Morris all the way into the corner. That's a touchdown. What a play call from the Wolverines. And this Texas crowd is quiet. Folks, what a play there. Almost threw him out of bounds. But Tyler Morris, he's going to break 3. The inside slot receiver catches it just before he goes out of bounds. And I apologize for that terrible replay. We got to see a better look at it there. And wait a second. After we took a look at it, it looked like he was in. But there's a Buford review. So we take a look here one more time. And yeah, he's definitely in. He had possession, in my opinion. And that's what they'll say as well. So 21-7 here. for the Michigan Wolverines off of the interception. That's a game-changing interception Will Johnson had. 1st and 10 from their own 25. What will we see from Texas on this drive? Well, one thing Quinn Ewers got to do, he's got to be smarter with the ball. You can't make mistakes in a game this big. I'll tell you that. You cannot make those mistakes because one mistake could be just enough to put you in a predicament where you don't have a chance. 2nd and 8 now. I might see one more play before the 2-minute warning here. They do hand the ball off. Baxter throws off one man, but can't throw off another. Derek Moore, the left end, is actually going to get that tackle there, so it's going to be 3rd and 8. Texas might try to draw Michigan offsides, or they might just go for the play before the 2-minute warning. They do. Oh, what an absolute play there. And now that forces Texas to punt with just 1 minute and 56 seconds left here. And if you're Michigan, what do you do? Well, I think when Michigan comes off the field based off of where this punt return goes, and it goes nowhere, I don't think they're going to do much with the ball now. Texas definitely don't want another touchdown scored on them, I can tell you that. Throws it over to Moore. He gets a foot down, and he goes out of bounds. They're in Texas territory with that throw. Alex Orji looks crisp out there on the field, I'll tell you that. 1st and 10 from the Texas 43-yard line. Whoa. That ball would have been thrown maybe a half a second earlier. They probably would have got called for a pass interference, that Texas defense. Orji don't like what he sees from the Texas defense. We're going to get an audible. He's still changing the play up at the line. He's got him in deep, and that's Moore. What a play call. Orji saw something. We didn't. He gets the ball all the way down the field, and Michigan is completely silencing this Texas crowd. I'm telling you, if the Michigan band wasn't playing that fight song, you could hear a pin drop in this stadium, folks. Frederick Moore gets free, tons of time to throw the ball, and so much separation, 4-yard separation, and the Wolverines are going to be up big at halftime. I didn't think the score was going to be this at halftime, let's just say. We do got 1 minute and 7 seconds left here, so Texas could salvage something a little bit. But at this point, it's not looking good. They're on 1st down. They do hit a man on an out route. They pick up a 1st down and do call a timeout. So it's going to be 1st and 10, 5 wideouts coming out here for Texas. A field goal would definitely help them, but a touchdown's going to be what they need. Absolutely no pressure, but absolutely no one open. 2nd and 10 here. Michigan shows a slight blitz. They hit a man on an out route, and he's going to step out just before he gets to the 1st down. Let's hope that doesn't backfire on this Texas Longhorns team. Does Texas run it and just pick up the 1st down, or they still keep throwing it? They are going to throw it. Right up the middle, and he is going to catch it. They're going to call a timeout immediately. 1st and 10, just past midfield. Can Texas get something big here? They got one more timeout left. Oh, missed the tackle was Will Johnson, and Texas is all the way down at the Michigan 16. 2nd and 11. Running back in motion. They try to go quick underneath. Time's ticking. They are using that. They're not going to use that last timeout. 15 seconds here. They might take a shot to the end zone here. You got to be wary if you're the Wolverines. They do! And it's going to be knocked away by Will Johnson. What a play. Once again, Quinn Ewers decides to attack the one player on the Michigan defense you don't want to attack. And Quinn Ewers makes a hell of a play again. When it all seemed lost, though, Texas did drive the field in just under a minute to cut the lead to 18. We should just see a quarterback kneel from Alex Orji. And we sure do. That's going to take us into halftime, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our halftime report. Donovan Edwards, the player spotlight, 74 rush yards, 2 touchdowns. And he's averaging 6.2 yards a game. A run. I apologize. We take a look at one of his first touchdowns. Then this right here by Alex Orji. An absolute bomb. Hitting Frederick Moore on that play. Michigan has done just about everything right on offense. Really haven't made many mistakes. So if you're Texas, what do? You get the ball here to start the second half. On the first play from scrimmage here at the second half, they do run, get nowhere with Baxter. 2nd and 12 here. Some motion. They do run it again. It's a little run to the left. CJ Baxter. You take a look at his last game to this game. Them yards don't even compare. I don't think they really expected to get shut down on the run game like they have so far. And Baxter's gonna get stopped, a 3 and out. One thing's for sure, if they score here, we may see some very unhappy Longhorns fans. Shotgun formation here. Defensive line is spread. And Edwards is gonna run right through him. 1st and 10 from their own 46. Play action pass here. Nobody open. Alex Orji is just going to run for 4. Let's call it 3 actually instead. Texas desperately needing to stop. Frederick Moore's going to get hit on the inside. He's going to break one tackle and he's still going. Edwards in the backfield again. They should know what's coming. A run is what's coming. But Edwards still gets 5. 3rd and 4. Looks like man here. Some changes at the line. And they're going to run it up the middle with Edwards. And another first down. He breaks the century mark with that run there. 5 wideouts here for the Wolverines. He's going to throw it to Morgan, who's going to catch the touchdown in the corner again. Michigan is rolling. And if you're Texas, you got to come out and start thinking throw. Throw, throw, throw. Some motion. Takes him all the way back. He's going to hit him over here on the side. And that's going to be a loss of 2. Hausman, his 3rd tackle for a loss again. That's his 6th on the season. 3rd and 10. And that's a first down. Wasn't sure. I was a little quiet there. Wasn't sure if he held on to it, but upon replay, he did hold on to that ball as he hit the ground. So, Nyblack picks up the first down for the Longhorns. The possession continues. From their own 40, some motion. Little touch pass here. Oh, he's got the outside. Oh, he makes Will Johnson miss. But hitman of the Wolverines is going to take him down. And field goal range, and Texas possibly could kick the field goal, but definitely want to keep the drive going. Oh, throws it just behind the line to gain, and that's 4th down. This could be the game here, folks. Some motion. And they're not going to get it. Michigan with the stop. Mason Graham gets the tackle. Phenomenal play here today for Michigan. We still got another quarter to go, but I don't know, folks. This is looking all but over. So 2nd and inches for the Wolverines here. We might see one thrown deep. No, Alex Orji gets no time. I don't think he saw him coming. Trey Moore gets in. That's his 2nd sack of the game. Trying to draw a man off sides, and that's the first penalty of the game for the Wolverines. On offense, false start. Alex Orji don't like what he sees from the defense, trying to see if he can cut something else up here. Time ticking here on the clock. Oh, and he just overthrows Loveland. But that will be the quarter, folks. We'll be back in just a quick moment. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Texas Memorial Stadium where Michigan's about to punt the ball away here. They're up big, though, 35-10. Solid punt. They do look to return. And here gain about maybe 12 on the run back. So Quinn Ewers. Definitely not the game he wanted today. You got to feel for the young man. Got out of hand for Quinn Ewers was when he threw that pick to Will Johnson that led to a deep touchdown pass there late in the second. Michigan playing some very soft coverage, just not wanting to give up anything deep. But they're giving up everything underneath. That's another 10-yard gain here for Texas, the third of the drive. Michigan played a phenomenal game, though, on offense and defense. You know, they were able to stop Texas on offense consistently. And then on the other side of the ball, Texas couldn't stop Michigan. I mean, it's as black and white as it can be for a win here for the Wolverines. 5 minutes left in the fourth, though. Texas still trying to keep the dream of staying undefeated alive. Out here in the flat, and that's going to be 3rd and 11, a tackle for loss. Michigan still in a zone defense here. 3 wideouts to the right for Texas. And that's another pick. Mick Burrows is going to get that one. Wow. Quinn Ewers just forcing stuff. I mean, at this point in the game, that's what you got to do. But Michigan takes back over from their own 17-yard line, and they look to just put them out of their misery. And a huge run up the left here. Edwards sprints all the way to the 42-yard line. Michigan's got the toughest schedule in college football this season, if you ask me. They play a lot of good teams. Edwards breaks free again. Touchdown, Michigan. What a play for that young man as he hits the Heisman pose. Lets him know, get me on the Heisman watch list, baby. What a run. And, you know, there's going to be a lot of stuff talked about after this game. You know, the head coach of the Michigan Wolverines, one guy, two topics, who really appreciates you for, watching, episode 1 and, episode 2, who gets another pick here. He gets another, and this one's going to get taken back to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines. Unbelievable. Brandon Hillman. And that fan's reaction is exactly what every fan of the Longhorns is thinking. What are you doing, Quinn? Throws the 3rd pick of the day. And 49-10 it is. You're going to have to wonder, will the Texas Longhorns head coach, will he be in the hot seat? Oh, and Will Johnson knocks that one down. That could have been a 4th pick of the day, folks. Folks, once again, I do really appreciate you for tuning in. A really impressive 2-game start to our season here in our Dynasty mode. We're set here and let the clock run out. Folks, it's always been a pleasure. I'm one guy, 2 topics. Thank you for tuning in to College Football 25 Dynasty Mode, where we're trying to take Michigan back to the promised land, take them back to a national championship. We knock off the number 3 team in the nation, the Texas Longhorns. And folks, I hope you do smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, stay tuned, as this is just the beginning. 49-10. A replica score of what we saw last week against FCS East. Play of the game, Donovan Edwards, 182 rush yards, 23 attempts and 3 touchdowns. No way he's not in the Heisman watch. He thinks he should be in the Heisman watch. Folks, it's been real. Y'all take care and have yourself a wonderful day. Goodbye.